Hi guys, I'm showing you how to make two things today, and that's the face toner and leave-in conditioner. The first thing I want to say is, sorry if you can hear my dogs, they're in the room next door and we've got lino so they tap on the floor. And sorry if you can hear my phone going because I'm on half term and yeah, so sorry about that. And that's it today really. I'm just going to show you how to make them two things. It's really easy, it's really simple. I've seen a lot of beauty gurus do it, so I thought I might as well do it. Okay guys, the first thing you want to do for any of this is boil your kettle, because if you've got mint tea bags, then put that in as well, because it's going to soak up all the mint by the time that we've mixed everything together, and it'll be lukewarm, so it'll be perfect. So go do that before anything else. And so what you're going to need obviously is water and mint tea bags. And then just look, I'm just going to pull mine out right now, like this. You can get them from anywhere, you can get them from cheap to expensive, so depending on what you want on your skin, but I don't think it really matters about the price. The next thing is you want a container. I'm just using this old baby gel, bio gel, baby gel thing, container. It's like really old, so I can pull this off and write what I want on it, which is what I'm going to do now. If I can get all of it off. So I pulled it off and you can just write homemade face toner on there. You're also going to need aloe vera gel or oil. I know this is after sun, so I've just got after sun here. But this is also going to help you, because it's nearly summer now, hopefully, as you can see. It's going to help you when you come in at night and put the toner on. It's going to help get rid of all the sun. And it's going to also, if you put it on before you go out, it's also going to protect you from the sun. And it's got aloe vera oil in it as well, so that's really good. And the green is going to give it a really great mint colour. So I think this was a perfect choice. But if you have just aloe vera gel or oil, I would definitely just put that in, because they're easier to get hold of than this, so yeah. The next thing you're going to need is bio oil, or any kind of oil really. You can use olive oil, but I wanted to splash out a bit and get some bio oil. This is also just said it helps with blemished, dry skin, scars and stretch marks. So I thought this was perfect, and since I already had it at home because of my scar here, it was perfect, and my mum said I can use it so she won't get mad. But you can definitely just use the olive oil. So for the leave-in conditioner, you're going to need conditioner. It can be scented or unscented, whatever colour you want. I've got green apple here, conditioner. You're going to need olive oil or some fancy kind of oil. I'm just going to use olive oil for this one because this is quite expensive and I don't want to waste it on something that I'm not going to use as much as a toner. So I'm just using olive oil and water. So let's get started. Okay, so hopefully, as you can see, I've got about most of the tub of water for my leave-in conditioner. And then what I'm going to do is get my olive oil and open it. And I'm not really measuring, I'm just eyeballing it. But you can, if you're measuring, I'd put about a teaspoon, depending on how oily or dry your hair gets. Because in the week mine gets pretty oily, so I don't want too much, but it also gets pretty dry. So when the days that it's dry, I'll probably put this on. And as you can see, hopefully, it's kind of sitting at the top. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's sitting at the top, and that's kind of how you want it. And then you're just going to put a lot of your conditioner in, not as much as the water, but more than the olive oil. So I'm just going to put 2 squeezes in, and it's going to look like that. And then I'm going to mix it up, and then I'll come back and show you the result. Okay, so before I show you what I was actually mixing it with, I'm just mixing it with a whisk and then mixing them together. And it should kind of look watery, but kind of thick, but you can't really pick it up with the whisk. And then there should be some clumps of oil everywhere. So you just want to mix it up. And mine is this kind of colour because I have a green conditioner. So, yeah. So you just want to mix it up. You can even use, if you don't have a whisk, which a lot of you should do, but if you don't, you can either just put the lid on and then shake it like that, or you can get a blender. But I've got all of them, but I just decided to get the whisk because that is what most people have in the house or can use it with. So just mixing that up, and I think that's good enough. So I'm going to wash this and come back. Okay, so I just washed everything and just finished mixing up, and it just looked like water and conditioner really. Sorry, there's a hair. Ew. It just looks like water and conditioner really. So I think this is amazing for the days that you can't really shower, or after you come out of the shower even, because and you're going to blow dry your hair, because it's kind of like a heat protection as well, what I've heard of. So it's kind of like a heat protectant and a leave-in conditioner and everything into one. So I'll probably just use it when the days that I can't get into the shower because I'm busy or something. I just put it here and on my hands. I wouldn't put it all over my hair. Some people do, but this bit doesn't really get greasy when I don't have showers. It's just the ends and the top bit. So that's what I do. But if you get greasy everywhere, then I would definitely recommend putting it everywhere, just leaving it in until it dries, and then it takes about, I want to say about half an hour to dry alone without anything like blow dry out. And my voice has got really weird, so sorry about that. It takes about half an hour to dry alone, so I'll just put it in a top knot or whatever you can do with your hair and then just leave it there. If you're going to use heat, then it will take a normal time, like for you just to blow dry it out. So now my voice has gone really weird, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to teach you how to make the toner. Okay guys, so by the time that you've made the leave-in conditioner, if you're making both, then this should be about lukewarmish, still kind of hot, but we're going to add some cold water so it doesn't really matter. And what I love about using green tea is it's really refreshing, and it closes up your pores as well, and it's really natural. And if you don't use all of it, you can just drink it as tea afterwards. So I've just got mine in this big cat cup, and it's all green, and I'm going to pour it into here. But before I do that, I'm going to add the bio oil and the aloe vera. So I'm going to get them sorted out and I'll be back. Okay, so if you're not used to what bio oil looks like, it's kind of a pinkish salmony colour, what I like to call it. So I'm just pouring it, there's no measurements. And again, it needs to be quite a bit because you're using it for a whole week. So I'm going to use quite a bit, about that much. You don't need a lot, but you need a bit because it's going to be a whole week. I think I just said that. So now I'm just going to take this aloe vera oil or gel, whichever you have got, and then just squeeze it in. And this is going to take a while because I'm going to use quite a lot. I'm going to use about half of the container because this stuff is amazing. So I'm going to pour it all in and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so hopefully you can see I've put about a quarter of aloe vera and a really tiny bit of the bio oil, or you can use olive oil. So what I'm just going to do is put the lid on and shake it. Shake it all up so it gets all the way you want it to be, and then we're going to add in the mint. So if you've used After Sun, it should kind of look like this, like a greeny, oily kind of texture. But if you've just used oil, then it should just look like an oily texture. So I'm just going to open that up. And what I'm going to do first is add some cold water because I want it to be cold, not kind of hot. So I'm going to add some cold water into this mug, dip it in. Well, I'm not going to dip it in, I'll add some cold water and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm just using the whisk and whisking it around because the oil was kind of separating the aloe vera and the water and the mint tea bag, so I'm just whisking it up together. But if you want to shake it, then I would recommend just doing it up to like here, so then you would have enough room for the water to move around. So I'm just whisking it, so I'm going to whisk this because it's quite noisy, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I kind of lost a bit of the stuff that was in here, so I had to add some more stuff and get it to the right texture again. But it just looks like this beautiful mint colour, and it's going to be absolutely awesome for your face. And especially if you've never had a toner before or used a toner before, then this is going to be amazing to your face, and it's going to make your face just feel a lot more fresher, really. But I would recommend, if you don't have any aloe vera oil or gel like I have, then I would recommend using honey, because honey is like an amazing healing ointment, and it's a bit like the bio oil. So I definitely recommend using honey and oils and mint. So I would just really definitely recommend you making this product. If you can't buy a facial toner or you never had one before, then this was going to be amazing for your face. But if you've made one before or had got one from quite a high brand, it might not be that great for your face, because your face is used to the high tones and the high brands, the stuff from the high brands. So yeah, but you can definitely try this out. Leave it as a video response down below, and the leave-in conditioner. But hopefully you can tell that the facial toner is my favourite one. So okay, hi guys. So I forgot to do the ending of this video. I hope you liked it, and comment, rate, subscribe on, not rate, but comment, like, subscribe on my video. Comment down below on anything that you want to be done. And this is kind of dry nearly now, but it's really soft, and I can feel it's really soft already, and it's like almost dry but not yet. It's got rid of some blemishes on my face. I've still got some big ones here, so hopefully that will get rid of it. Sorry, my dogs are moving around. And yeah, that's it really. So there's going to be a video on me putting it on, like how I put it on and how I would put the face toner on and the leave-in conditioner. Sorry about that. And yeah, so look out for that video. It will be today or tomorrow. So yeah.